Hi, welcome to the Train Shop Weekly. This is Volume 1, Episode 15. I'm Bill Henning. It's my brother Harry Henning III and Walt Herbine.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen?
Episode 15. Wow.
Episode
15. We're almost old enough to drive.
Yeah. So, welcome to our little weekly video podcast. Just kind of talk about what's new, what's interesting, that type of thing. If you enjoy the show, join us each week. Hit like, hit subscribe, and hopefully see you each week. Though we are going to, for the next few weeks, we're going to go every other week. So don't tune in next week, but the week after, right?
Yeah, summer plans, car shows, a few other things.
Yeah, I got a scout trip going on.
4th of July weekend?
4th of July weekend's coming up.
It's next weekend.
Yeah, it's always something. So we're taking next weekend off. Then we'll do a week. And then we'll take a weekend off. Then we'll do a week. Maybe some more interesting things are rolling. Not much has been rolling in as far as new. A couple news things to talk about tonight.
Well, new to us.
New to us. Well,
yeah, next week is the 4th of July, so maybe next weekend's 4th of July. So if we're not doing it, that's 4th of July weekend off.
Yep. So we have 4th of July off.
Carlisle's coming up.
Hey, what do you call me? But that'd be a good one.
I need my beer assistant. So this is Yuengling's Raging Eagle Mango Lager.
And I'm the one that was asking for the damn beer assistant.
Guys.
Beer assistant. Hey, I'm preparing for next week's 4th of July.
But that would have been cool to maybe go over some bicentennial trains.
Yeah, I might be able to bring some in.
You know?
Yeah.
Because that was like, a lot of people, what do you call, us older people would know about the bicentennial, but a lot of
Freedom
people,
Train is my forte.
Well, we do have the 611 Freedom Train over there. Maybe we can put that through its paces one of these next week or week.
I'm talking like all the different railroads that kind of got part of it.
During the bicentennial?
Yeah, all made bicentennial. A lot of them, I don't think all of them did, but a lot of them made bicentennial engines.
There was a lot of red, white, and blue those years. So, all right, what do we got new?
Yeah, I guess Walt has, some news he wanted to share.
Oh, yeah, well, a lot. I'm sure everybody heard already. Atlas has put out their O-Gauge Premier catalog. So it's majority of it looks like it's the previous MTH stuff.
That's other than what we've seen already, right?
Yup. And then they got a new auto rack. It's new tooling. There's a couple things in here.
Let's go. That way we can take a look. The first thing up are these 44-ton switchers.
Yup. They got them in 1, 2, 3. Okay, you got them in Burlington Route, Erie, Lackawanna, Maine Central, Napa Valley Wine Train. Hey, for you guys out there, your wives like to drink wine, you can get them a little wine train.
There you go.
Yeah, make them happy, get them into it. Santa Fe and U.S. Steel.
U.S. does it?
U.S. Steel.
I guess there's an Erie one, not too. Yeah, Maine Central. I was thinking any East Coast ones. Of course, we're always looking for a Reading or a Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Erie's local.
Did you notice? I mean, MTH has had these out for a while. A price difference between? Did you compare the prices?
Price $449, $450.
What were they? Remember what they were for MTH?
Nah, it comes with Proto 3.
See in here?
Yeah, they should.
You probably have to go back a year.
Yeah.
It's the going price.
Yeah, I was just curious how much of a change. I'm sure there's a little bit of a change, but
yeah, it's about your going prices. A little. I bet you they were probably more around 400.
Yeah, probably not too much of a difference.
Nope.
Let's see, because you got the 45-ton switchers.
Then you got SD 40-2s.
I like SD40. I always like the back porch. I always wanted to put a lounge chair back there. A couple people sunbathing.
That was a pretty popular, very popular engine, and you're still seeing them to this day. Gonna have them in Burlington Northern, Chicago Northwestern, CSX, Milwaukee Road, Pan Am Railroads, and Wisconsin and Southern 40th anniversary.
SD 40-2s?
Yep.
What's the price on them now?
They're listed at $559.95, so $570. Oh, and UP. And it looks like they're going to have 2 numbers in each one.
Looking at the old catalog,
Except the Wisconsin
looks
one.
like it went up about $60. From the old catalog, they were $519.95.
What year catalog?
2020.
2020.
Oh, you gotta expect,
Yeah.
Sure.
Gives you a general.
Atlas probably paid a little chunk of money. And they're talking the fourth quarter, so.
And they're coming with MTH's DCS
Yes.
system.
Yep. Proto 3.
Proto 3. Opposed to the command control that was used in the past.
Yes.
Or the TMCC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just wondering if they're going to bring back some of their old stuff. Hear that, Atlas?
Let's see. Up next, we got the 40-foot PS1 Boxcars.
Yep. And then you got.
They're always popular.
Yep. Grand
I
Trunk
always loved
Western,
40-foot boxcars.
Louisville and Nashville, New York Central Peacemaker, Rock Island, Seaboard Airlines, and Union Pacific. And they all have 2 cars, 2 road numbers, and they will $79.95.
Do they have 2 road numbers?
Yep, 2 road numbers.
I only see the one listed over here.
Yeah, on the second page it's on. We got 2.
Okay.
Okay, then next up, what they're are the premier 2-bay offset hoppers.
Where's the Reading?
No Reading.
Yeah, where's the
guys,
Fancy?
you're local, man.
Where's
You
the
got
Fancy?
nothing local.
New fucking Western.
Chicago
That's
Northwestern,
nice.
Delaware and Hudson, Great Northern, Louisville and Nashville, Missouri Pacific, and Norfolk and Western. Somebody
I
over
know
there.
a lot of guys that would like the new fucking Western coal cars.
Yeah. Somebody over there must like the Louisville and Nashville, the L&N. And they're going to be $79.95. Then you have the premier 50-foot.
Gunderson High Cube Boxcar.
Oh, these are different railroads. So this is all new. Look more newer railroads. Arkansas and Oklahoma. Never even knew they had one. Canadian Pacific. GTX Heritage and GSTX LRS boxcar.
They're all for the modern guy
Yeah.
that has modern engines and modern equipment.
International Bridge Terminal or Boise Cascade. Southern Railroad of British Columbia. And TTX and the TTX truck for cure.
Track. On track.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
On track for a cure.
That can go with the pink engine I gave you.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, a little too close for my glasses.
We
got
had the
next?
pink cancer cure engine from Brian.
They're $79.95 list price. And you got the Premier 50-foot air side covered hoppers.
Another
Yeah.
nice modern car.
Yep. ADM Milling, Burlington Northern, Santa Fe. They're the Buffer Cars. Clinton Corn Processing, Corn Products, Rio Grande, and
Peevely.
Peevely.
PV. There's no
PV?
L.
PV?
PV. There's no L.
P. Who the heck's that? I never heard of that. What are they, like peas or something?
P.
Peas and
V.
carrots. They're in 2 road numbers too, and
Where does it say that?
on the back. You look at the thing right there. They say them right there. Blow it up some. Right
It's
next.
blown up.
It'll say milling. Molecule and it has 2 road numbers. 5301. Okay, I'd say the Buffer Cars. Being of it is 80, 80,
Yeah, it says right there on the thing. See the 2 numbers?
82, 60.
But the part number is the same, so how do you know which one you get?
I don't
have no
know.
clue.
I don't know. You're the guy that does the ordering around here.
I know.
Maybe you get 2 for 1.
No, I don't think it's 2 for $79. But if it's one part number, how do you get the
A particular number.
Yeah, how do you?
I don't know.
We'll figure it out as they go along.
Yep.
I don't know.
Then you have Atlas Premier 88,000 gallon tank cars.
8,000, not 80.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 8,000.
Tank cars on that.
I like them.
Actually, I think they're kind of cool looking.
Yep, so do I.
Actually, look like a beer can.
You know, they remind me of the old Walther's kits where you would take the beer can and turn it into
Oh yeah.
the tank car.
Yeah, it would come with the 2 ends.
Yeah, I still have, I think, 1 or 2 of those
Do you?
kits. I haven't built them yet.
You have to bring them in and show 'em.
So you got beer, a generic, Jack's, Lone
Beer.
Star, Olympia, Past Blue Ribbon, Primo, Schlitz, and Stroh's.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
And they're $89.95.
Where's the Yang on?
Where's the Budweiser?
Probably didn't get the
Where's the
rights.
Lansdale Lager one?
All right, then here's something all new. Are the Gunderson Multi-Max Auto Racks. That kind of caught my interest.
Now, do they have a radius limit on those?
I don't know. I haven't seen. Let's see. Maximum for a 3-rail is 42, or minimum is 42, and minimum 36 for 2-rail.
Very nice.
Oh, so I mean, Atlas always does it. Now I'm gonna have to put all 3 of them up together.
Yeah, now that we have...
You know, I'm gonna have to pre-order at least one. And they're coming in 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different road numbers. So you got Burlington Northern, Santa Fe, CP, Canadian Pacific, Kansas City Southern, Norfolk and Southern, and Union Pacific. And then you got into some buildings, coffee shop.
Which I think is nice. They actually extended that building there. See where the wing sticks out for the stairwell?
Yeah.
That originally wasn't on the original building.
Sure.
Yep, I built them buildings plenty of times, and I've extended these buildings and made changes to them. If the stairwell wasn't there, or I would have had an apartment on the second floor of some of my...
Aren't these the old Walter ones?
Yes, they are.
Oh, the old cornerstone.
Yeah, they're the old cornerstone.
And you got the music store, building kit, and then you got the trusty old gas station.
Yeah, that's a neat gas station.
Yeah, it is very retro.
That is a fantastic kit to build. You guys are looking for a good, like, mobile gas station or
and that
Exxon.
buildings are going to manufacture list for 72, and I forgot. And then the last on the list,
The Halloween,
holiday cars.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas
Ooh, lights up.
for added fun.
Yeah. And they will be going off at $99.95.
What a bargain for you.
And then you have your Golden Spike Club.
All right.
That's it. That's kind of the big cool news.
I know you were anxious for that.
See what they were going to come out with. An Atlas. You know. Hey, don't forget the Reading, because MTH was very good about producing Reading. And pretty much correctly, except for their ST45s he just put out.
All right.
That's all I got.
All right.
What do we got next?
We did want to take a look at this.
How about the buildings?
Yeah, I guess we can take a look at buildings next. The I know we had gotten a bunch of different DPM Woodland Scenics buildings in. You know.
All I can say is they make a big variety, guys, and they're fun to build, especially in the HO.
Yeah, like these 2 buildings. This is the kit version, which is Kelly's Saloon, and then they have the build-up version, which is Sully's Tavern, which
Same building.
same building. So the kit version, you know, so it's $16 for the kit version versus $60 for the build-up version. I mean, the build-up versions are very, very nice, but I mean, it's a lot of fun and very satisfying to spend a little time to to build those and paint
Well, it
them.
comes with any of the
What's nice is they do offer some other buildings in O scale to build up, and they same thing there. They're cheaper. They have all the detail that are in those, and you build it and do it yourself.
One's Sully's and one's Kelly's.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that? Both Irish. Irish. It is a little bit more detailed.
Because it's painted.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, but according to the kid.
No,
Yeah,
the detail on the building's the same.
No, they don't have they don't have the
No.
add-ons.
They don't have the add-ons.
Like
no.
this has the electrical box on the back.
Probably the roof stuff.
It's got
But
the-
when you buy the
the light.
O-gauge kits, they
The
have
light
all those
has the light.
add-ons in the box.
Yeah, the extra details, but they're
The
not
extra
in the
detail.
HO.
Not in
and
the DPM kits. DPM is their lower line of kit. But they're the exact same buildings.
Yeah,
But you get the detail them yourself.
get the detail. You can paint them yourself. I mean, it's a little bit of effort.
Yep.
Yep.
You turn the $16 kit into a $60 kit.
Absolutely.
But they do have a lot. Like I say, we did get a lot of these in that we hadn't had before. They're really worth.
Yeah, that's one they did in both. That's
Oh,
the hardware store if you buy the built version.
in O scale. Yeah.
No, in HO too.
Yeah. But there's a lot of good ones in here. I remember building Kelly's salon. Turned it into a little Coke
Parlor.
parlor. Yeah, dry goods, that one's.
That's one they do in both O scale and
Cutting Scissors
HO
Company.
DPM.
Be More Catalog Company, Skip's Chicken and Ribs, Lauren's Linen, J.C. Nichols, that's the department store one. That one's pretty cool.
Yep.
Goodfellas Hall, that was another good kit. Oh, Front Street Building, that one.
They were all one. That one I built, that was the biker shop.
The Schultz
Yeah.
Garage.
Yep, that was a fun kit.
Pam's Pet Shop, Towing, Walker Building.
I still have some of my HO ones I built. That
This is
Mom
always
and
one of
Dad
my
gave me.
favorites, the Arms Hotel. Yeah, that's a really good kit, especially for
Oh, yeah.
HO. For HO, we used to have on the store layout here. That was a cool kit. But yeah, a lot of these are, like I say, we got a lot of these kits in both HO and N scale. So check them out.
All right. Now,
Yes, they are on our website.
Yep, they're
Yep.
on our website.
Lindsay's been putting them in.
Yeah, Lindsay, my daughter, she's been helping out, putting a lot of new inventory in the online store and in the store.
Job for.
Now, one of them things I wanted to cover was one of our Lionel engines. We got to kind of look at it, but we didn't get to run it. And I'd like to run it tonight is that Mikado.
Yeah, this thing is pretty sharp looking.
It's a nice
Right.
Southern. It was the one we, like I said,
You want the tender?
it's not in the Southern Crescent green. It was their freight hauler, and I'd like to give it a run
Yeah,
tonight.
one of the what do you call? Restoring. There's there's somewhere down there a Southern one.
I'm not sure if it's 4501 or not that they're restoring, but
I think there's one.
I know there is
But
one down there.
that was the other thing. Not to get off the subject. Big news. They're gonna
The Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the K4 that they're talking about. They still got to They're still talking about raising $2.6 million.
It's going to take a lot of money. They got a lot of money to raise, but
I just hope they take the time and do it right and not halfway like it was done in the past.
hopefully not. A lot of people are excited about
That engine was the engine that sat on Horseshoe Curve for many years.
Remember when we were kids there, was there, but though the bell was missing,
Yep.
somebody had already stolen the bell by then.
And then they restored it, and they didn't really do a great job restoring it, and they ran the hell out of it. And it had some failures and some boiler problems. And it's been sitting in mothballs now for what, close to 25, 30 years. It'd be nice to see it.
90s. I guess probably close to 20 years.
Yeah.
I forget. I'd have to look it up.
I know it's close to that, but it's
All right.
been in mothballs.
All right, Google Walt.
Yeah.
Well, let's check this out.
Oh yeah, let's go run it.
You guys go run and I'll Google. I'll do some research.
You Google. Alright, let me get this all set up here. Gotta drop down here. All more in. Alright, time to power it up. whistle.
Yeah, there's a nice whistle. Just the proportion of that engine is really sharp looking. Got a little variety of bells there.
Yep. You can pick one you like. And a whistle. I like that.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. Alright.
How's the fire look? Burn it. In the air, they got billboards along the bridge. Track furthers out on the big field. We got a smaller 20 and make some noise as we pass milepost 29. Restriction on the curve up ahead. Better either off. My water's full. Out. My coal's full. Out. Dispatcher, I'm going to sign the register book. Out.
That was a lot of fun. Made it worth something to run tonight.
Yeah, it's a nice looking engine. Really is. That it is. It's a sharp looking engine. Let's see.
I really like the marker lights and so forth. They've done a really nice job with those. Actually didn't get to show those changing the color from the green to white. But, I think that's another neat feature on those. You can change from being a run engine to the white, which would be a special run, which I think is really neat on those engines. All right.
What else we got? I had one thing I saw on Facebook. Somebody had posted or shared, which I thought was pretty cool. This is a wood carved engine. It's a Union Pacific.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
It looks like the bottom they made like a turntable section.
Yeah, it does turn, like spin on display. It's in a museum in Ohio. Gentleman had made several different steam engines. On this particular one, it says, in the winter of 1952-53, a man approached Mooney. His name's Ernest Mooney Werther. So it's actually at the Ernest Werther Museum. Anyway, I asked him if he'd be interested in using a massive walnut tree stump for one of his carvings. Mooney traveled to Charm, Ohio, saw the gnarled stump, and in it he could see the Union Pacific Big Boy. He started carving on January 13th and would finish in that year on October 30th, on his 68th birthday. So he carved this in 1953.
It's amazing.
What's
Wow,
a
look
walnut?
at the detail with the
Yeah.
wood.
It was made out of walnut. Mooney captured the last of the steamers with a great tribute to steam history through swirls of walnut that can only be found in nature. He selected which parts of the stump to use and did not shy away from the difficult knots and swirls in the wood. In fact, he chose the most difficult part for the tender, carving from the most inner part of the burled tree stump. Mooney would end the evolution of steam history with his natural beauty before retiring and carving for another 20 years. but this cap to the end 40 years of carving was a great way to finish the end of steam history.
So what other engines did he do?
Yeah,
Quite interesting.
Yeah, this, like I say, this is in a museum out in Dover, Ohio.
The wood, the color on it is absolutely wonderful.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Wow, that's nice.
That takes some patience.
Yeah, there's a Pacific. That is pretty cool. There's like the general type of 440
cars and all.
440 American.
Wow, look at all the cars with it.
Yeah, you can see in the background of this picture some of them around the museum. You see some of the other locos in the
Looks
background.
huge. Does it say any type of scale or?
It doesn't. I couldn't see where it scales, but here's a picture of him.
Wow. About the size of standard gauge.
Yeah, just about. I mean, it's. There's another little snippet I saw. At the age of 5, Ernest Mooney Werther and his siblings were forced to work because of the death of their father. He worked herding cows for a penny a day. One day he found a pocket knife in the dirt, and that began his lifelong love of carving.
Wow.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. Like I say, this is in a museum in Dover, Ohio. It's called the Ernest Werther.
Cool.
The Ernest Werther Museum. So if you're ever out in Dover, Ohio, look it up. It looks like it'd be worth the visit.
Yep. What else we got?
Other than that,
I forgot to I got my new Father's Day shirt on.
I like trains. And what's that?
Do you?
And maybe like 3 people.
And maybe like 3 people.
Dorota got it from. She's got me 2 shirts. This is one of my new shirts. I like that one. I like trains and maybe 3 people.
How was your Father's Day?
It was great. Like I said, I'm not a videographer. My grandson told me I couldn't be a father, and I thought I was videotaping it, and I wasn't.
Oh no!
He goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "What do you mean I can't be a father? You can't be a father because you're not married and you don't have a wife."
Yeah.
It was comical. He's 5 years old.
Me, I talked to my son on Father's Day. He's out in Michigan and with his mother. But I got to talk to him and so forth, and he's doing really good.
How about you? You do anything for Father's Day?
Yeah, most Father's Day I like to drag my kids to a flea market.
Yeah, we did that in the morning.
Yeah, so I took them to we went to the Jake's flea market. But yeah, I do that every year. They pretty much most of the time don't like it. They don't like flea markets. I figure maybe someday they will.
Remember when we went to Jersey and took Dad over there for that one?
I got a gumball machine from there. There's a gumball machine in my bedroom from that trip. But I enjoyed that, and then we had a nice cookout later that evening. So it was a good day. The weather was absolutely perfect. It was beautiful out Sunday. So it was good. I had a good day.
That's really cool. What I do? I went there, then I went to my oldest daughter's. Then I
My beer assistant.
Then I went home and took a nap. And then I got invited over for surf and turf over at a friend's house.
Well, that's not so bad.
Can't complain about that.
Nope.
Linda cooked me steak and shrimp, so
Guess
that wasn't bad.
Any shows in the next couple weeks?
No, locally, I don't think so.
This weekend, but that's going to be going over. That's tomorrow.
We'll have to talk about what all the different railroads that are available to see, like the Reading Blue Mountain and Northern, obviously, Strasburg, the one...
Black Mountain.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
There's a lot around here.
Black River.
Maybe next week we can kind of talk
Black
about that.
River and Western.
Share some of our favorite ones or ones we want to go to. I love visiting Steamtown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so there's a lot of good train places in the Northeast here. We're pretty fortunate in the Northeast.
I'll tell you the one I like to do is
There's
Cass.
a lot over in Jersey that I've been
Railroad.
exploring myself in Jersey.
Right.
Ones I didn't know that were there. Like you go across the bridge from Easton and follow down. There's a little
one over there.
Yeah, they run an RDC and I think I don't remember. It's like a Jeep or that. Really, but you go down the hill and you're there along the river and That was one railroad I was doing a little more investigating
Oh,
into.
grab that tourist guidebook real quick. While we're thinking about it real quick. But yeah, there are a lot of good ones to go around to. This weekend I wanted to go to the Northern Central. Sorry, that's playing on the video. Yeah, tourist train and guidebook. I know we talked about this previously.
Yeah, they're going like hotcakes.
Oh, that was
you gotta order
that
some
was
more.
Grandpop and Dad's favorite book when we were kids.
Yeah, they always had one on the front seat, and that determined where we'd go for our vacations.
Next trip.
I mean, the section green is pretty. Region 2
You remember going to Cranberry Bogs?
is pretty big. Yeah, there's a lot of options here. Just in Pennsylvania, you got the Railroad Museum, the Rock Hill Trolley Museum.
Yeah, 2 museums.
Pennsylvania, Oil
James
Creek.
Scranton.
Well, our closest is New Hope and Ivyland. Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway, Middletown and Hummelstown. Obviously the Horseshoe Curve. Lakeshore Railway, Everett Railway, Electric City Trolley Museum, Colebrook Railroad. They've been doing a lot of neat stuff up there.
Oh yeah,
Colebrook
they finally got a couple steam engines.
That's a
I think,
good
now.
friend of ours as well.
They have
It's
two,
a
and
nice
one coming
place to
from
visit.
Michigan and one coming from Colorado. 2 steam engine they're getting.
Yep.
East Broadtop's making a comeback. They're rebuilding that place. So there's a lot of options. It's a great book.
Oh, East Broadtop's coming back, and they're coming along strong.
Other than that, that's all I got. I mean, we got a short week. Take a week off, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, right?
Yank the whistle.
Yank the whistle.
Good night, guys.
I know you weren't feeling all that well tonight, so
No, my stomach's flip-flopping.
we're make a quick night.
Yeah.
Other than that, we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Have a happy 4th of July.
Yes, enjoy your 4th.
All right, take care. Be safe.
See you guys.